healthy cooking. Today I am going to be making some Southwest stuffed chicken peppers. They are going to be absolutely fabulous. It's a little different to be using chicken in the pepper. I mean, typically we're going to use beef or whatever. I have already prepared my chicken. I used just the ground chicken that you can already get in the grocery store and just prepared it myself. Now, certainly if you want to bake your chicken and, you know, shred it or bake it and chop it, you just do whatever you need to do with your chicken. So there's a pound of chicken in here, and I am just going to start adding my ingredients to it. So we're going to start off with, I believe I did 2 cloves of garlic. So we're gonna toss that right in this pan as well. I have about a 1/4 cup of, I always use the Vidalia onions, but once again, use whatever onion you like. It's your preference. But I like sweeter onions. Onions can tend to be a little crazy on the belly, but also I have here some cilantro and some jalapeno. So I used about 2 tablespoons of cilantro, and I probably used about the same, maybe a half of a jalapeno de-seeded. But now if you don't like either of these ingredients, please just leave them out. And I know a lot of people don't like cilantro, but it gives this a really good flavor. So, all right. And then I also have about a tablespoon of lime juice that I'm going to pour right in here. Fabulous. And then lastly, I have our herbs. So I have 2 teaspoons of cumin in here, a teaspoon of paprika, and a teaspoon of, or no, 2 teaspoons of chili powder. So I'm going to sprinkle that all in here to give this some fantastic flavor. Okay, so now that I have those ingredients in with my chicken, I am just going to bring this back over to the stove, and I am going to just kind of mix this together and let it warm up a little bit with the chicken. Okay, so as you can see, I have all those ingredients mixed up really well with my chicken, and so now it's going to be time to add the rest of the ingredients. I am going to be putting in a can of black beans. Yum, they got fiber, they've got some protein, right? So they are super delicious for us. Next, I have some diced tomatoes that I did buy in a can, and they have some like peppers in with them also. So I'm just going to throw those in here as well. Gotta love our tomatoes. And then I have some Mexi corn that I'm gonna throw in here. Thought that would be fun, right? So let's throw it on in there. Get that all stirred around as well. I'm gonna warm this all up on the stove for a little bit. Get all these flavors blended together, and then we'll be back to stuff our peppers. Alrighty, so as you can see, we have all of our ingredients mixed together, and tell me how fabulous this looks. And I can tell you that it tastes yummy because I tasted it. I always like to taste things before I'm gonna put it into my pepper. And as far as the peppers go, I like to roast mine for a couple minutes in the oven ahead of time. So maybe 450 for maybe 5 minutes or so. Doesn't have to be too long. You don't want them soggy. I also like to cut my peppers in half, a little bit easier to eat. I mean, rather than trying to stuff it in the pepper, we're gonna cut it in half anyways when we want to eat it. So there's that. So all we're gonna do now is we're gonna take our ingredients and we are going to stick it inside our peppers. Just fill up each one as much as you can. And then when we're done doing this, we are gonna pop these peppers in the oven. I put them at 350, and you're gonna put them in there for maybe about 20 minutes. Our ingredients are already warmed up and cooked, so we don't have to worry about anything cooking any longer. So as soon as I'm done stuffing these, I will get these in the oven and then we'll be back. Okay, well, our stuffed peppers are finally complete. Everything looks amazing. I love all the colors. It's got a a little bit of spice to it, but not too much. They're super good. I also forgot to mention, a lot of times when people make stuffed peppers, they like to put rice in it. I clearly didn't use any rice, or in this recipe, I probably would use quinoa if I was going to use anything, just to keep it a little bit more on the healthier side. But I also didn't put any cheese in here. So what I am going to do instead is I've made some aioli sauce. It's a cilantro lime aioli sauce. As always, I put my recipes at the end of the video. So this recipe I will put at the end of the video as well. So what I am going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit of this aioli sauce and I'm just going to drizzle it on here, just like you would with a taco or anything like that, right? There we go. Fantastic. It gives it so much wonderful flavor. Just a little bit is all you need on there, and voila, we are ready to eat. I hope you enjoy these. I think they're super good. But as always, if you enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day.